From the city streets of Haran, where our former protagonist Kyle Crane once free ran his way through hordes of infected, to 20 years later in what is known as the city, our new protagonist Aiden will encounter a handful of familiar infected and, unfortunately for him, even more advanced, mutated, and deadly special infected, which are created when chemicals that created the infection progress at an alarming rate, causing crazy mutations. So Techland, the creators of Dying Light, have dropped a brand new trailer showing us the new upcoming infected for Dying Light 2. So here's all the new infected you need to know and be ready for, and along with the old guys who are returning to the game. First up, from what we see in the trailer, are known as sleeping beauties. They say in here you want to crouch and completely avoid them, and if they see you, you are done for. Absolutely done for. So that gives me the assumption that they are just some either extremely strong, deadly, or they attract a ton of other zombies. I'm not exactly sure on that, but you do not want to wake these guys up. Full on stealth is needed. So next up we have the Howler. Like all special infected, a Howler developed from a viral whose transformation into a volatile was detailed by a sudden dose of chemicals. As these chemicals attacked the victim's larynx and lungs, Howlers were created. It is because of them that the streets of the city are so dangerous. They won't attack outright, but if one of them spots a human, the toxic substance in their chest will begin to boil, forcing them to emit an unearthly scream that will call other monsters from the surrounding area. A pulsating yellow growth on the Howler's torso will let you tell it apart from a viral. So basically the Howler is a megaphone to bring all kinds of other zombies at you if they see you. So you definitely do not want to let them catch a glance. And if you do, kill them quick before they bring in reinforcements. Next up, we have a Revenant. This thing is a monster. Extremely easy to tell from the other infected because of how slow and unwieldy he is, but also how big he is. He has tiny thin legs, but he has these massive growths on his back that look like just huge petrified wings. These special mutations can buff surrounding monsters and infected by creating a zone of toxic mist. So that sounds absolutely terrifying. This guy is going to give other zombies more strength, other mutations potentially, who knows what, make it much harder to survive and kill them. So you definitely want to avoid the Revenants. From there we have a Banshee, what looks to me be like a massive clawed-handed witch. It has this tattered dress, it's got jewelry on, still has hair on its head, but the flesh is decaying. Like I said, it has these massive talon-like claws that look like they can just tear you apart from one swing. Who knows really about this one? I don't want to come across this crazy witch chick. I would avoid her at all cost. So it looks like the few other infected that we don't have much details on, but we can make a few assumptions based off of what we've seen. So it looks to be the Drowner, who looks like he came from one of your choice-based decisions in-game, as it looks like the area gets cleared of water and now here he is, and can potentially grab you and pull you down, or maybe grab you, bite your ankles, something like that. Now we also have the Snatcher, which appears to sit outside quarantine zones and protect those. And then we also have the Bomber, which was in the last Dying Light, and you know, he just gets close to you, boom, blows up and explodes, insta-kill pretty much, absolutely demolishes you. So those are your brand new infected, specially mutated to absolutely destroy your fun and terrify you in Dying Light 2. But that's not all. They've brought back some of the older guys, some older infected, and they've given them a remake of some new appearances, upgraded their style. There we have the Demolisher. I don't know if you guys remember this big, beefy beast, but basically he's big, he's kind of slow, he takes a long time to wind up, but if he gets a hit on you, you're pretty much losing guaranteed half your health. And they also would lower their shoulder and charge at you, which would just absolutely demolish you whenever hit you. So we have the Demolisher upgraded. Who knows really what he is going to be different with him. It looks to be just his appearance. So he's no longer like a fireman or a policeman like the one before. It just appears that his appearance has changed, and he's a little bit bigger. His one arm's a little bit bigger. He's been lonely, so I that's my assumption. But not only him, we also have an updated Volatile. Now this is terrifying. You do not want to encounter these guys. If you encounter them, run, use your UV light, get in a safe house, do whatever you have to do to avoid them before they absolutely destroy you. Alright, so that's it, guys. Those are all of the brand new zombies and infected, and also the returning ones that have been updated coming to Dying Light too. So go ahead, if you're still here, and smash that like button. Go ahead, comment what you guys think is going to be the most terrifying, which one's going to have the biggest impact on the game. And then also hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be uploading tons of Dying Light 2 news, information, trailers, all the new content coming out. And I'm also going to be doing a playthrough of it, a full playthrough when it drops out in December. So like I said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.